Hey Bailey, it's Brad again. I want to thank you for stopping by today and taking the time to have a look at the Sedonas that we have. Now I know you guys have a lot to think about, you and your husband, and I want to make sure that I am being the best resource I can be. So I want to take this video for you and give you a reference to show to your husband and show him the difference between the EX and the LX. So if you have any questions, by all means, feel free to give me a call at 256-284-2501. We'll get into the video now. So as you can see here, we have the 2020 Kia Sedona. This is the LX trim. Walking around, you see the 18-inch machined aluminum rims. We'll go ahead and unlock it. Now on this particular trim, you actually have controls for the doors on the key fob. Right here and right here. You push this one. Let me unlock it first. You hold this. And of course, the other side does the same thing. And let's say that you're got your hands full with the restaurant, maybe loading up luggage for the kids, the what do you call it, the stroller. That's what it is. I've got a kid on the way too, so I'm having to remember or consider all of these things. But you're back here, you have your hands full. All you have to do is hit the button on the key fob, automatically unlocks it for you. Plenty of cargo space. These seats do lay down flat and then fold into the cubby here. So you have a full cargo area here. I'll demonstrate that now. So you pull this string here, you'll just pull it like this, and it lays down. Now we'll move this right here so that it's out of the way. These are the floor mats that come with the vehicle. Alright, now we got that out of the way. All we'll do is grab this and just take it and press it down. And that does it on both sides. And this is a standard feature with both the LX and the EX feature. And once you pull it back up, let's see. It's cold outside, so my hands aren't working like I want them to. There you have it. And of course, when you have got everybody all loaded up and ready to hit the road, the buttons work the exact same way for closing them. Simply hold it. And there you have it. So now we're in the driver's seat of the vehicle, and I'll go ahead and start it up now. Now this one does have the switchblade key, so you have your fob, you push the button, key flips out. And you see immediately in the center screen you'll have the diagram of the Sedona doing a little systems check. And when you get low on fuel, as you see here, it'll give you a little warning in the screen. Your exterior temperature, 24 degrees right now, 24 miles on the odometer, RPM gauge to the left, with the engine or coolant temperature on the bottom left. On the right you have your speedometer and your fuel gauge on the bottom right. And you can see you can flip through. Oh, I didn't turn the radio on. But as you see here, you toggle the screen here with the bottom right here. And your cruise control on the right of the steering wheel. Set, you'll turn it on, you'll mash it down to set it, or push up to increase the speed, cancel it. This is to cycle through the pages, circle through the items on the page, and to go back. On here, you have your mode that switches between your AM, FM, XM, auxiliary, and then you have your voice commands here, answering the phone, hanging up the phone, your volume for the radio here. Very simple but intuitive steering wheel controls, similar to your Cadenza. Come over here, very straightforward transmission to use. Pull it down into D, and you can press it over towards the left of you to shift the gears yourself. Right here you do have an eco mode, so if you want to get just a bit better gas mileage and a little bit less aggressive of a ride, you can hit that and your engine will change its characteristics to achieve accordingly, if that makes any sense at all. Going over here, this is one thing that we talked about today, was an extra bit of cargo space here. We have a tire cover there, so when you have a flat tire, if you have a flat tire, that goes over your former tire that's flat or blown out, excuse me, and that will keep you from getting the interior of your car dirty. Obviously, you pull that out and you have space in here to store things, and your traditional glove compartment. Very large compartment here. Let me pull this out. This is, give you a frame of reference, that goes down to my elbow. That's quite deep actually. You have a little light there so that you know exactly what you're looking for, not fishing around in the dark. And that little felt tray here pops right back in there. Let me see if I can put it back right. That's for the sunglasses. One of the features that I really like about these vans is this right here. If you've got cargo in the back, whether it be precious cargo, your son, or whether it be something for the restaurant, you have this little mirror. Obviously got plastic on it now, but you peel that off and you have a perfect mirror there to see exactly what's going on in the rear. So now we'll have a look at the rear seating. Stepping in here, I'm about 5'9" and have more than enough leg room to be comfortable. And obviously you have your hard plastic here, so any juice box or cereal or anything like that, that's not going to mess that up whatsoever. Now right here you do, and this is standard for the Sedona LX and the EX, you press that and you don't have to reach over there and pull the door shut, it shuts itself. This right here is the center seat. You have your cup holders in the back. Now obviously you can pull the string here. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. There we go. And you have a third seat. Now that obviously folds all the way back like the ones I'm sitting in now. But you also have that extra bit of space like it's sitting now to give you room for more cargo. You have your cup holders right here. Storage space right there. You have netting on both sides here so that you can put magazines or perhaps wet wipes, an extra diaper or so if someone's back here and you're on a road trip needing to do an emergency diaper change. Very thorough lighting throughout. Third row seat, as we've shown, can fold down completely and get tucked away. You can see that there's plenty of room back here as well for the third row, unlike some other SUVs with third rows where the third row foot area or the knee space is the leg room, that's what I'm thinking about, very limited. Not here. So next what I want to show you is going down the road. So you have an adult back here, or maybe you have your son back here strapped in enjoying a good drive and you want the windows down. Now obviously the driver has their own controls as well, but this one, unlike the old minivans where this only vented, this entire window rolls down. Just like that. And that is a brief walkthrough of the 2020 Kia Sedona LX trim. And if you have any more questions or information that you would like me to get for you, my name is Brad, Greenway Kia, 256-284-2501. Or you can find me on Facebook at Get Brad. Now I present to you the 2020 Kia Sedona EX. Here does come with a good many extra features and a different appearance altogether. Now this one does have the proximity key, so at any point you can leave it in your pocket. Let me make sure it's locked. What we'll do here is we'll press the lock button. Alright, we know it's locked. So now, keys in my pocket. All you do is reach in, push the button, unlocks the car for you. And you do have the option to open these with the remote, the side doors. Just like so. Now as you can see here, this is standard with DVD players. I say DVD players loosely. To be honest with you, I believe it takes an HDMI cable or some sort of USB drive. And everything back here is leather. The center seat, center armrest. We'll cut some lights on and have a look. Now sitting in the driver's seat here, we'll cut the car on now. And this one is push start. As you can see here, you have the same general displays as the LX. However, the coolant temperature on the bottom left and the fuel is on the bottom right. They are both digital, as well as a little bit larger, more filling digital screen in the center. The same basic controls to toggle through everything. You have the same stereo system in the LX and the EX, but your AC controls are they come with a digital display and dual climate as well. And then you have the rear AC right here that controls obviously the rear. Right here you have the same transmission as in the LX. However, you have a few more driving modes, heated seats, your parking brake, and this is for your for parking in the parking lot. There's sensors on the front bumper that will tell you when you're getting close to something. Perhaps you're at Walmart and trying to fit in somewhere. Now this one does come with a sunroof, and right here you have the controls for the side doors, the interior lamps, where we can see everything just a bit better. Everything is leather all the way through. You see your AC right here for the rear. So you see here you have your sunroof that comes standard on the EX. To open it and to close it. And for full privacy. Now this one does have memory seats, so for either driver with either key you can have your presets. So if you get in with your particular key, then the vehicle will recognize that one particular key and set your seating position the way you have preset it. And that is a brief overview of the 2020 Kia Sedona EX. For more questions, you can reach out to me at Brad Amos, 256-284-2501. You can find me on Facebook at Get Brad.